Hello everyone, welcome to Research Area Series episode. I'm Sri Lakshmi S and today's topic is Fat Studies in English Literature. Fat Studies examines the representation and cultural significance of fatness, exploring how societal attitudes towards body size influence identity, social dynamics, and personal experiences. This interdisciplinary field critiques the stigma associated with fat bodies, challenges dominant beauty norms, and interrogates the intersections of fatness with issues of race, gender, textuality, and class. The key themes in fat studies within English literature are body positivity and acceptance. For example, Dumplin' by Julie Murphy features a fat protagonist who embraces her body and challenges societal beauty norms through her participation in a beauty pageant. Next theme is stigmatization and discrimination. In The Fat Girl by Judith Moore, the author reflects on her experiences with weight, self image, and societal expectations, offering a candid look at the emotional toll of fat stigma. Next is identity and self perception. Fat, a Love Story by Kelly McGonigal addresses the journey of a fat woman as she navigates love and self acceptance, ultimately embracing her body. Intersectionality. In Hunger by Roxane Gay, the author discusses her experiences as a fat black woman, examining the intersections of race, body size, and trauma. Next is cultural critique. The Beauty Myth by Naomi Wolf, while not strictly a work of fiction, critiques the societal pressures on women to conform to unrealistic beauty standards, linking these ideals to fat phobia. Next is fatness as a political identity. In Fat Studies and Anthology, various essays explore fatness as a political issue, examining how fat bodies challenge normative standards and push for social change. Next is humor and satire. Meaty by Samantha Irby features humorous essays that tackle fatness, identity, and relationships, using wit to challenge fatphobic assumptions. Next is health and body politics. In Health at Every Size, Bacon argues against the weight centric model of health, promoting body acceptance and well being regardless of size. Next is representation in media and literature. In The Shape of a Woman by Kate Weaver, the author critiques how fat women are often sidelined or portrayed negatively in literature and media. And the last theme is fat activism. Fat Activism, a Radical Social Movement by Charlotte Cooper, discusses the fat acceptance movement and its intersection with social justice, advocating for a rethinking of fatness in society. Now let's see some of the notable works and authors in fat studies. Dumplin' by Julie Murphy, The Fat Girl by Judith Moore, Hunger by Roxane Gay, Fat, a Love Story by Kelly McGonigal, Fat Studies and Anthology edited by Esther Rothblum and Sondra Soloway, The Beauty Myth by Naomi Wolf, Meaty by Samantha Irby, Health at Every Size by Linda Bacon, Fat Activism, a Radical Social Movement by Charlotte Cooper, The Shape of a Woman by Kate Weaver. The critical approaches in fat studies within English literature are culture studies, feminist theory, cure theory, post-colonial studies, health and medical humanities. Now let's see some of the notable scholars and theorists related to fat studies. Tobin Siebers, Esther Rothblum, Sondra Soloway, Charlotte Cooper, and Roxane Gay. Key terms in fat studies: fat acceptance, fat phobia, body positivity, weight stigma, health at every size, HAES, fatness as identity, cultural representations of fatness, intersections with race and gender, cure fat studies critique, aestheticism and fatness, challenging norms, fat activism, medicalization of fatness, and fat as resistance. Now we are coming to the most important section of today's episode, that is possible research topics related to fat studies. Okay, first topic is the representation of fat bodies in contemporary literature. Analyze how modern novels depict fat characters, focusing on the themes of identity, acceptance, and societal attitudes. Second topic is fatness and gender, the intersections in 21st century fiction. Explore how female authors represent fatness and its intersections with gender in their literary works. Next topic, cultural representations of fatness in global literature. Investigate how different cultures portray fatness in literature, reflecting societal values and attitudes toward body size. Fat activism in memoirs and autobiographies. Examine how memoirs by fat authors challenge societal norms and advocate for body positivity and acceptance. Next topic is the role of fatness in cure literature. Study how cure authors engage with fat identity and its implications for sexuality, desire, and societal norms. Next is critiquing health discourses in literature, fatness and medicalization. Analyze literary works that critique the medicalization of fatness, exploring how health narratives are constructed and challenged. Next is fatness and resistance in feminist literature. Investigate how feminist authors use fat characters as symbols of resistance against patriarchal beauty standards. Next is childhood fatness in young adult fiction. Explore how young adult literature represents childhood fatness and its impact on identity formation and social interactions. Next is the aesthetization of fatness in art and literature. Examine how literary texts engage with the aestheticization of fatness, challenging traditional beauty norms. Next topic is the impact of social media on fat representation in literature. Study the influence of social media on literary representations of fatness, particularly in contemporary narratives. Next is fat bodies and space, the geographies of fatness in literature. Explore how literary texts depict the relationship between fat bodies and space, including public and private environments. Next is family dynamics and fatness in contemporary novels. Investigate how family relationships and dynamics are portrayed in the context of fatness in modern literature. Next is challenging weight stigma through humor in literature. Analyze how authors use humor to critique weight stigma and challenge societal perceptions of fatness. Next is fatness and mental health representations in fiction. Examine how literary works explore the relationship between fatness and mental health, including themes of body image and self-acceptance. And the last topic is the evolution of fat representation in children's literature. Study how fat characters have been represented in children's literature over time and the implications for young readers' understanding of body image. So that's all for today. Hope you have liked this video. Bye.